Wait, maybe it's the whole thing. Very random butterfly YouTube.
See if
Not
it's
a random butterfly.
The
first.
It's working.
If I search for your name on YouTube, I get a Dear Ann video. At least if I click on that video, she'll link to yours.
Yeah.
Aha. So it's the whole thing, very random butterfly, followed by 1, and then /live, right?
Yep.
Oh, no, not quite. Maybe it's youtube.com/live/ your username. Yes. No. youtube.com/. There's a way to get someone's persistent live stream page, because I know YouTube saves that page for you.
I should be live.
For you.
I should be live.
Okay, I should
I
just get
should
the
be
notification.
live.
Yeah, here, I should just get the
be
notification.
Oh, crud. Am I just going in a circle here?
So let's have a look at what you're up to.
How does my mic sound?
Sounds pretty good so far.
Maybe I should turn it down a little. Just a little. So I'm not just... Am I repeating the same phrase over and over? Because I tested the audio and it's just the audio and...
I think we're pretty good right now.
Okay. Alright. So,
Yeah. No problems, no echoes.
yeah. So I guess I'll just post this. I should have made the window a little bit smaller though, because whoops. I think I can do this. Hold up. Announcements.
Hashtag B3D is the, I think it's the official Blender hashtag.
Alright, and you know, I'm going to try and minimize it. Oh, it looks like the window's a little messed up on OBS anyway, so you know.
It's looking pretty good in the live stream itself, unless you mean that little blank bit at the bottom.
Yeah.
I thought that was on purpose.
Nope.
So that the timeline doesn't get in the way.
I'll edit it a little in OBS. Because there we go. And now I could actually see the
I think you can right-click the source and then stretch to fit. That might help. Or right-click the item in the OBS window and go to stretch to fit.
Ah. 1 second, just testing. Oh, wrong button. Whoops.
Things still look okay here.
Yeah,
on the viewer side.
I just broke the link to stream. Oh, I pressed stop streaming.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops. You know, I'm going to set hotkeys because I messed up.
Yes.
Because apparently my stop streaming button is the same that I use for mute. Whoops.
I mean, I can both still hear you on the live stream, and it hasn't stopped or anything yet. It might have just, if you stopped and then immediately started, then it might have just blipped a bit.
Okay.
Or stopped and then canceled stopping.
Yeah. Ha. Hold up. Wrong mute button. Hotkeys.
I can still hear you on the live stream.
Yeah. Boop. Bop. Just. Alright. Okay. Mute. Okay. Because, you kind of. There might be a situation where I'm like, okay, I need to mute, I need to do a thing, and yeah. I don't know. Bambi's needy.
Bambi, yeah.
Okay. On to the magic cube of I don't know what I'm doing.
The default cube,
Yep.
hated amongst a lot of Blender creators.
Is
It's
it
like a lot of tutorials will start with start Blender and then delete the cube, or some of them have ways to make you permanently delete the cube by default.
Okay, so I'm guessing in molding mode?
Sculpting.
Mode. There we go.
Yeah.
Please don't
So,
tell
what
me it's
will
the
you sculpt
cube.
today? Oh yeah, if you go new, file new, and then a new sculpt, then it'll give you a quad sphere.
There we go.
And then remember how to select your matte cap?
Oh, crud. See,
The
there's
4 spheres.
one problem
There's
here.
Oh, what is that?
When I'm minimizing, it hides a lot of features, so hold up. I need to fix the screen because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the screen just kind of mutate for a second there.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to fix this.
Try go right click and stretch to fit.
Right click, scale fitting.
Yeah, it's either scale to fit or stretch to fit, one of those two. Or actually, I can just check in my own OBS studio. So if I right click the source, it'll immediately okay, right click the source
There
and
we
then
go.
preview scaling, scale to window. Not preview scaling, it should be source or scale source. Loop, and that. There we go. And then transform. So right click transform, fit to screen, or stretch to screen.
There we go. So I might be kind of flipping back and forth if I see a comment, so heads
Oh,
up.
also there's a little lock on the right side. If you click that, then it'll prevent you from accidentally moving or scaling the source.
Lock preview. Okay.
Mhm.
So if I do scale it, it will always stretch to screen?
It'll take away the option to let you stretch it or scale it when the lock is locked.
Oh. Alright, so... Ooh. I'm guessing elastic deform?
Oh, right. My cough button doesn't work.
Oh no!
If my microphone is still connected to my capture device, so I don't have a cough button anymore.
Could get like a easy face from here.
Aha, yeah. Are you? Oh, you turned off the symmetry. So we're gonna have a face with asymmetric details.
Ah, that's just, you know, neither here nor there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Whoa. Oops.
No dimpling the skull.
No dimpling the skull. But there needs to be some sort of forehead here.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
got yourself.
although it looks a
Got
little.
It's kind of turning into a unicorn.
No, I could fix this. I could fix. Off-centered unicorn. uh, then again, let me. How would I. What access would this be to make it a little bit more uniform?
Mirrored x-axis.
Mirrored X. Okay.
Yeah. So then anything you do on the right side will happen
Oh.
on the left as well.
Might be a problem here. Hold up. No. It's perfect.
He's got a goatee.
I got a skeleton.
Or it's a big skull. Yeah, a big cartoon skull.
Oh gosh, what am I doing?
Oh, use the numpad 1 to get a front view.
Okay. Because it's kind of difficult to.
Yeah, because that way you can work on the middle if you're looking at it straight on.
Probably need for at least the jaw. No x-axis. And then x-axis for this.
Well, hang on. The front is... You're not looking at it from the front, are you?
Hmm.
Yeah, you're looking at it from kind of a side angle.
Ah, crud. There we go.
Yeah.
There.
Let's get your front orthographic view now. And you can also change between orthographic and perspective by hitting 5 on the numpad.
Mm-hmm.
So orthographic is basically like looking at it from really, really far away.
Mm-hmm.
And then perspective is moving up close. Looking at it really far away from it through a telescope.
Mm-hmm. So far I've got something coming here, but
Yeah, you got some cheekbones or
Yeah.
some cheek definition.
yeah.
Might be a good idea to middle click drag every now and then to just sort of fly around your 3D model a bit.
Left click, you said?
Middle click drag.
Middle. Oh, this is a problem on a trackpad.
Oh, you don't have a middle click on the trackpad?
No.
I'm guessing both buttons don't count as a middle click.
No. Well, there is no both buttons. See, the problem is this.
Oh, it's a trackpad with no buttons?
It's a trackpad with no buttons.
Okay. I'm guessing 3 fingers then. Either 2 fingers or 3-finger drag would substitute for a middle click drag.
Well, the problem is 3 fingers means I close the window. Well, not close the window, but put away the window, not really close it. You know.
Minimize. Okay. What does 2-finger drag do then?
2-finger drag just scrolls down.
Okay, that sounds like a middle click drag.
I'm just trying to adjust. Well, you know.
All right. There is always the 3D widget up there that you've been using before.
I kind of want to have the
Oh,
jaw.
and the numpad, of course.
Yeah.
8, 6, 4, and 2 will fly around your 3D model in a it'll fly around your model in 15-degree increments. All right, you got your skull happening here.
Yeah, but I think I need to adjust it a little bit better. Maybe with a slightly bigger brush. See, the problem is, it's just, it wasn't at the right angle because you still need the rest of the skull here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was starting, like, right here. That's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And I had it at the wrong area. Naturally.
I mean, if you do what you did before, but with X mirrored, then it might work out. You just need to smooth it out in the middle afterwards.
Let's see how it looks around. Oh, that looks better. Because you still need the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 1 X. Oop. Going for some semi-realism, but nothing too serious.
Mm-hmm. I figured you'd go for like your drawing style.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Trying to mold this out, see what comes out of this.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm massaging it at this point. You're... Okay. I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun here.
Hey, Otterboy vocals.
Hello. I'm just
We're learning sculpting.
massaging 3D models because I'm weird.
Yes.
I'm just weird. I'd like to give this more like of a... Well, it definitely needs a forehead. Like, but it also needs some cheeks as well. Like,
Mm-hmm. So you want to pull a little bit on the top and then push in a little bit around where the cheeks would be, right?
possibly. And also...
Let's see, that'd be the back of the head around there.
Yeah, trying to get that a little bit more definition if I can.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I see. You got the back of the skull happening that way.
Mm-hmm.
And probably, what I would probably do at this point is probably mark out a spot where the neck would sort of descend.
Oh, I've got a bubble. Flat forehead. Oh, wow.
It's a flat face. You're already as good as the FF10 modelers.
Oh, yay. It's a work in progress. Okay, so let's just unflatten that flat face. Maybe
Yeah,
fix that jaw just a little because it's a little jarring.
yeah. You've got a little bit of a nose line happening there. This is all with one tool so far, too.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Got some definition going in.
Yeah, I would say
All around 50,000 triangles, too. I think for most gaming purposes, you're going to want to aim for about 20,000 triangles in the in-game model.
Mm-hmm.
But for cinematics, you can go as high as you want.
Mm-hmm. Probably start with a start with like a formation of a nose.
Mm-hmm.
I could play around with it as I go.
Yeah. A lot of game developers will have a base model that has sort of like the average of all the details that they want. And then they'll just start from that and then deviate however they like to create each of their characters.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you've really got the hang of this already.
Yeah, it's just a matter of trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah. Just doing little changes here and there.
Yeah. That is one pointy forehead.
Yeah.
Working on this.
Maybe he is a unicorn.
I could fix this.
There is a smooth tool.
It's a tiefling. Okay.
Wait, you might want to rotate around and see if he's got two noses or something. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oopsie.
Well, the side view was perfect, but
Yeah.
okay. So
You're gonna want to move that nose into the middle.
and also I want to flatten out this face a little. Oh my gosh.
All right.
It's a little bit let's
It's a little bit too non-flat face.
non-flat face. There we go.
A little bit of tiefling, a little bit of mountain goat.
Oh. Yeah, this is definitely a work in progress. Where's that smoothing tool?
Let's see. There's a little ball with a flat bit on it. It's in the red section, I think. Yeah, flat.
Smooth.
Oh, yeah, smooth that my way. I'm just noticing now that these sculpting tools have a blue, red, and yellow section.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little surprised you don't have like either a mouse or a drawing tablet attached.
I mean, I could probably get a drawing tablet.
I think it might be like I use a drawing tablet. It might not be the easiest for anyone, but if you're used to using a drawing tablet, I would recommend it.
Well, I have one. I just need to attach it and see how it works. Da-da. Plugging in.
Two things I would recommend when working with Blender: a 10 key or a keyboard with a 10 key, which is the numpad, and the second would be a drawing tablet or a 3-button mouse. A 3-button mouse will do if you don't have a drawing tablet. That's looking a little bit more facey.
Yeah, more facey.
Still kind of that.
Still has.
It's got a bit of the vibe of that one villain in not Ratatouille. Oh wait, maybe it is the villain in Ratatouille. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I forgot. Control Z isn't set up as a hotkey on this for this program. Yay. I need to see if I can set it up for it. I think maybe just work on bone structure first.
All right. It's kind of nice that when you have your tools mirrored, you'll see a little dot on the other side as to where your edits will go.
Mm-hmm. It's not just, oh, this may go here, but, you know.
Yeah.
Not a
So now,
graffiti
with
human situation where you're just drawing and then hoping and praying that it goes there. I really need to stream that game.
But yeah, now you should be able to fly around your model using the middle click drag. Your pen has a middle click, right?
It has a left click and a right click.
Oh. Well, yeah. The left click is touching it to the tablet, right? And then there's a little rocker switch on it that serves as middle and right click.
I don't think it really.
Okay. I think maybe control left click would work as well. Like, I mean, as long as you have a right click,
Whoa.
that's most of what you need in Blender.
Boink.
But having a middle click makes things convenient too.
Modeling clay.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like modeling clay that there's more of it or less of it depending on how you manipulate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like putting dimples into it will suddenly take away clay because it won't bulge out the other side.
Yeah. Okay. I've got
You're gonna give him
a nose. Wanted to fix this a little. Whoop, ba-da-ba-da.
We gotta make sure it's one nose this time.
Yeah, it is. I don't have the
Okay.
x-axis on.
Okay.
I probably should change that brush size for a forehead.
Yeah.
Because you need a little bit of brow here, but you need more of that forehead to back it up.
Yeah.
And you can't have a crater for a head. I mean, you can, but, you know.
People are gonna ask questions.
Exactly. This guy just wants to have a regular day today.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or gal, or whatever it is. Model
This
of
skull.
clay. Skull with a nose and slowly just forming into something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Got some semblance of face going on.
Yeah.
So where are we looking at him from now? Because I feel like these
Oh.
yeah.
Ah.
Because his nose is a little to the right, and his lips are a little to the left.
It looks
Might be good
so...
to turn on the X mirror again.
Yeah.
Because now we're working on symmetrical features.
Actually, I could drag this. Grab. Just. Oh, that
Yeah,
poor
always good at.
nose.
It's always a good idea to look at your edits from multiple angles.
Mm-hmm. X-axis, because I'm working on some cheeks here.
Mm-hmm.
Need to close in this jawline a little bit, make it a little bit, well, normal. I shouldn't focus too much on this because it is going to be possibly hidden by a neck. And that unicorn forehead, oh my gosh.
Smooth tool. Gotta remember.
Smooth tool. See if this does the trick. It does a little. Okay, there we go. Sweet heavens. Okay. It's looking better.
Uh-huh.
Now those jowls are a little bit.
Yeah.
They're a little bit too.
A little too jolly.
Yeah. And then all this here. Is there a way to smooth how this looks?
Yeah. Kind of got that going on there.
Oh, no. Like it's piecing together nicely.
Yeah. You got the makings of a character. You got a solid skull for sure.
Mm-hmm. Or a semi-solid one. Solid enough. Say the eyes were about...
I mean, like, the bits.
Right
the
about...
bits that would be hidden by a neck are, like, they're... I mean, that you don't have to worry about that bit.
Yeah. So, one trick I've noticed is, like, through the head. So, you draw the head, and about halfway to the head is where the eyes are. And then halfway to that is where the nose is. And then halfway to that is where the mouth is.
Okay.
So, the eyes should be about here.
Alright.
Or if there's a way to...
Yeah, there should be a push, like as if you're pushing with your thumb into the clay. There should be a push tool. I believe it'll be the crease might work.
Okay, so about right here. No.
Oh, right. Crease is the crease makes the lines more prominent. Clay thumb. I think that's it.
Clay thumb.
You were hovering over it for a second. It's in the blue.
Nah. Unless if it...
Oh, yeah, go up to the brush tools, and you can fine-tune each of these tools a little bit. So up where it says, near the top where it says brush, texture, stroke, fall off, and cursor.
Whoa, cloth.
Yeah, there's a cloth simulator.
Oh, nice. Okay. Sorry. There's a nudge tool.
Or in the top center of your window, there's a bunch of words that says like brush, texture, stroke, fall off, and cursor.
Uh-huh.
Under brush, what I usually like to do is I go from let's see, is it brush? No, it's stroke. Under stroke, I would go. It sets it to space. I would set it to airbrush. Yeah, stroke method airbrush, and then set the rate as low as possible, as low as it'll go. So this makes it a very rapid, very smooth change, which you could actually hold your mouse in place and it'll keep changing it over time.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Pinch. Let's see what pinch does. No.
What I would say...
Whoa.
I'd say, like, use the... oh, hey, that kind of works. Got your little dimply bit happening there.
Oh gosh. This poor soul.
I mean, you got the eyes in the right spot.
Yeah. About.
What I would have done is I would have taken the bulge tool and just used the inverse of it.
Bulge. Okay.
It's in the blue. Yeah, inflate. That's the one.
What?
And then use the inverse of it with shift. Nothing?
Barely.
Suppose you use the normal version then.
Normal version? Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. That is very unusual activity. What it should do is it should bulge out a sphere or bulge in a sphere. Maybe it's the blob tool I'm thinking of.
Okay, let's try it. Nope. Unless...
And the stroke method is airbrush with a low rate?
I guess.
Let's say brush radius unit. Normal radius. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to play around with in these menus.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Phoenix.
Phoenix! Hi! I have no clue what I'm doing here, but I'm messing around with Blender.
I'll turn the massaging bit into a GIF for you.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you got the neck stretching down now.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, the sculpting tools are really, I mean, they let you do a lot, and I wasn't expecting this much out of a free program like Blender. But yeah, she's barely even started in on this, and she's already got like this good-looking humanoid skull. Not even skull; it's like a full head and neck now.
the neck muscles just by default.
Yeah, you've got like that front bit. I guess it's got a very prominent windpipe there.
Yeah, or oh my gosh.
You know, that is not unusual to see actually. Having the neck sort of dimple inwards like that.
Well,
That is not that unusual.
maybe, yeah.
Like in older people. But it's also, yeah, it's easy to fix. The first little while we had a unicorn and then a tiefling and then a guy with two noses.
And crooked lips.
Yeah, the lips were way off to the side.
If there was a way to fix this, like, oh my gosh.
I would say use the smooth tool, but set the radius small and the strength low.
Radius small, strength low.
Yeah. So you got a small radius and a low strength, so that it doesn't do too much. And then the same stroke settings, airbrush with a low rate. And it should just very gradually make it a little bit better.
Yeah, because that pixelation, my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, like the rough polygons, those can be fixed afterwards with a shade smooth modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So basically telling Blender that this is all supposed to be like skin-like material,
Mm-hmm.
it will it'll render all of those seams out. It'll render all of those seams smooth.
Oh, this poor guy has a dimple on his head.
Yeah.
I just noticed this. Oh.
And like his head is not totally symmetrical.
But, this is a sort of normal sort of thing. I've seen
Yeah.
people with dimples on their heads.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to do sort of a quick and dirty fix, we could go into edit mode, cut the vertical half of his like just take the left half of the nodes and copy them to the right half,
Yeah.
or mirror them to the right half.
But I will say this, asymmetry does, there's perfection in asymmetry when it comes
Yeah.
to...
If you're doing a base model though, then like basically everyone's gonna have their skull dimpled.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna have their skull dimpled in the same way.
it will defeat the
So-
purpose.
Yeah, your base model, you want it to be like perfectly perfectly symmetrical, with no with no details standing out. So you got your orthographic view and your perspective view. Have you ever seen one of those photos or one of those animated GIFs where someone's standing still and the camera moves away but zooms in, and then vice versa?
I haven't. But,
I'll have to see if I could search one up for you. I know that the guy that you showed me before, the one who did the business Darwin Awards video,
yeah.
I believe he had a video where he covered that. Dolly zooming, I think it's called. Dolly zooming effect.
Ah, crud. I was molding an ear, but then forgot the x-axis.
Oh. Alright. Change x-axis on. I would edit with x-axis on all the time, but every edit that I would make, I would look at the front, then the side, then the in between, just to make sure that nothing was out of place every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I could teach you how to split your view too, so that you can look at more of your model at a time. If you right-click the seam at the right or top of your view here, you should be able to split your view and then get like a front and side and top if you want.
Hold up. One step forward.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Hello, squeakies.
It's kind of like clay sculpting, but at the same time, I don't know. It's both the same and different at the same time. That makes sense.
Yeah. Like with a high enough polygon count, it would probably be a lot more like clay sculpting. But when you stretch things out a certain amount, then the polygons start to show. I wonder if it would allow you to draw over 2D image. Oh yeah, that's possible, yeah. You can set a 2D reference image as your background, and you can set it specifically as a front view or a side view or a back view.
Oh, you know
And
what?
then as you change...
I
Oh,
had the
go ahead.
ears on the wrong area. Like, it needs to be about right here.
Right at the back. Yeah, right at the back at the top of the jaw. Yeah, that's about where the ears begin.
Yep.
Yeah, so hypothetically, you could take any 2D image and set it as a background and just start modeling over top of it and make a 3D model out of your 2D image. I've actually asked a couple of friends for if they have any characters that they've done like a front, side, back view of, so that I could practice my 3D modeling. Ears start where the nose ends for bottom and ends just below the eyebrows. Okay.
Yeah, so about. Maybe it's a little
Bringing that
bit
jawline up.
bigger here. Oh. Oh, those lobes. They're looking like they're dragging after, like, ear gauges or something. Okay, there we go. That looks a little bit better. I kind of want to give it a little bit more angle, though. So it looks kind of boring here. There we go. It's starting to...
Leaves room for if you want to point them up for elf ears.
There we go.
That's like World of Warcraft.
I don't know what I'm doing. No. This is very satisfying, but at the same time, it's so frustrating.
You're doing a lot better than my first attempt. First time I tried to make a humanoid, like humanoid head, it turned out like people were guessing that it was like a dinosaur or something.
Oh.
Or an alligator.
Given this...
Got your chin.
Yeah.
I think mostly it was just me just putting stuff in the wrong place, like the nose was way too high up. Like because the nose was too high up, it didn't leave enough room for the eyes.
Yeah, this is starting to... There we go. Now, this being said, it looks great from the side.
Yeah.
How much of an atrocity does this look like from the front is my biggest question.
Well, you got to change the view all the time to make sure that like a little change from one view doesn't ruin things in another.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thinking it might be a good time to try splitting your view.
Okay, so how do I do that again?
Right click at the right edge of your view here, and you should get a little menu that says split view and join view. At the very edge of the view, not in the
View layer?
Oh no. Let's see. How can I mark it for you? Like right where the little red line ends in the view, right where the horizontal red line ends. Like
Right.
going from the head to the red line to the side of the view, right where that red line ends.
Okay. So right around here?
A little to the left. Like you're still touching the red line. Rather, your mouse should still be touching the red line. It just has to touch the very edge of it, the very point. Yeah, there.
Vertical split. Or...
Yeah.
maybe not.
And then drag the mouse into the view, and yeah, you can see where you can split your view.
Oh.
And then, yeah,
There we go.
you can change each view individually. So you can have a front view while you change the side, yeah, while you sculpt on the side, like that.
Oh my gosh, that lip. So dinky.
It's like she's gonna go.
Very, pouty lip.
Yeah.
I mean...
You could animate mouth movements just with that.
A manly face with a pouty
Yeah.
lip.
With just tiny pouty lips.
I don't know, it's just like a matter of, this is kind of awesome. I kind of want to zoom in. There we go.
Oh, right. Let's see. I think control. Shoot. It's not control drag. I think it's control middle click drag or control right click drag that lets you zoom in and zoom out. Oh, it is control middle click drag. Control middle click drag zooms in and out. Shift middle click drag lets you pan the view.
Trying to define this nose a little. This nose is just... right now it's a Voldemort nose.
Yeah, I mean, from the side it looks okay, and from the front it looks okay, but from other angles, you can see where it kind of... where it's kind of off.
Yeah.
Let's see, what we need is a tool that'll let you basically add more polygons here. What I want to do is I want to go into edit mode, select those polygons, and subdivide them. So that it'll give you a bit more freedom in how to sculpt.
Let's do that. So,
All
edit
right.
mode.
So from sculpt mode, go to edit mode.
Okay.
Press A twice.
Alright.
Okay, so A once is select all. A twice is select none.
Mm-hmm.
Press C for circle select.
All right.
And then drag the mouse, like paint the nose with your mouse.
All right.
Yeah. Like everywhere where you want to sculpt in that area. Then press right click to get rid of the circle select.
All right.
And then type space and type subdivide. Yeah, mesh subdivide.
Okay.
There we go. A whole bunch more points appeared. Then you can go back into sculpt mode. Oh yeah, you could fine tune your command through this menu here.
Okay.
Back into sculpt mode, and now you've got, like, it still looks the same because it's rendering them the same way, but you have more polygons to play around with.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if instead of the yellow tool, I wonder if maybe the blue, just which one would it be? I'm just kind of figuring out what the blue, red, and yellow tools mean, because this is the first time I'm noticing that they are blue, red, and yellow. I think the blue stuff is like adding clay onto the figure,
Mm-hmm.
and red is like scraping away or removing clay, and then yellow is just kind of changing without adding or subtracting.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess. So like here, you want to add more stuff onto the nose. So I'm pretty sure you want to use a blue tool. Downloading Blender? I mean, it's fun just to play around with, so I hope you have fun with it, whether you learn or not. Oh yeah, this is for if you want to add like Kingdom Hearts belts onto your characters. Just wrap them up in 75 belts. Oh no, my face, my beautiful face.
Right where the eyes are. Oh, those pouty lips are driving me nuts. Ah.
Ah!
I don't know.
Just a super nerdy, skinny necked person.
Whoa. Well, that's a thing.
No, that'd be a really freaky mustache. Oh, you got your devil horns happening.
There we go. Tiefling mode activated. There we go. That, but it has to be ridiculous. No.
Those horns that are like really thick, or that go out like blades sideways, seem like they'd be kind of useless for fighting, because you wouldn't be able to. Like if you were going to try and slice with them, you'd have to move your head sideways, so you wouldn't be able to see where the slicing blade is going.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay.
Just purely clay manipulation.
Yes.
Whoosh.
Scraping. Ooh. See, I like the yellow tools mostly because it's more, you get to, I don't know, it's more like clay modeling.
Mm-hmm. I figure the blue and red ones kind of are too. It's just that, like, they're also a bit more like some of the bits that like when you're pulling and pushing around the blob will act like a balloon or like a cardboard model and how it will collapse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to figure out what the correlation is between the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Like the blue seems to add clay, the red seems to take it away.
Mm.
But that's just my guess.
And then the yellow just stretches it all out.
Yeah. Actually, this might be a good time to teach you how to like how to add basically a blob of clay to your sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want to go down to the chest area, for instance, then what I would do is let's see, to scroll down. Now, without a middle click, I'm gonna have to figure out how to scroll down without a middle click. Blender manual. Blender
There we go.
2.83 reference. Ooh. Oh, you got the lips you wanted?
I got a face. Well, sort of.
Huh. You've got you've got kind of a Hulk Hogan mustache going on.
I didn't intend for it. Well, it looks like lips. Oh no.
Yeah, definitely looks. You've definitely got a lower lip happening there,
Yeah.
and you've got the upper lip and the cupid's bow there. It's just the area around that looks like it's going to be like modeled like a mustache, like a mustache wrapping around.
Mm-hmm. Holy. Now it's just a matter of making this not stand out as much.
Yeah.
And then this one.
Oh, right. If you want to hide the toolbox in the other view, I believe it's either N or T. There's two toolboxes that you can make appear and disappear with the N and T keys.
Okay.
Marking out spots for the eyes.
Yep. Eyes and brows.
Hmm. So far, so good, although I'd probably make the eye spots a little wider horizontally.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, that could work just as is.
There we go. Sort of. Maybe it's a little bit
Hmm.
lower, but
Yeah.
about right there.
Got the makings of like a wise old man kind of dealy.
I definitely need to smooth this.
Hmm. Another thing you might want to try is if you go into object mode, from sculpt mode into object mode.
All right.
And then go over to the wrench tool on the right side.
Wrench on
I believe
the
that's the
right.
modifiers. Uh-huh. It's blue.
Add modifier.
Yes. Add a subsurf smooth or subdivision surface to generate. Under generate, there's a subdivision surface modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
let's see,
not
what does it do?
responding. Please do not crash on me. Okay. You know, I'm
It should
going to
just take a
save
moment
this
to-
right now.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Head.
So we've got render. I'd say, yeah. Then apply.
Okay.
So we're working with 300,000 triangles, but everything does look smoother, and everything that you're working on is real.
Yeah.
If you have a modifier in place and you don't apply it, then it will work on your model non-destructively, which means that you can remove the modifier if it doesn't do what you want. But for sculpting, I would say go ahead and apply the modifier because you don't know what's going on underneath if you can't see it. What I would probably want to do in addition to this is take the back of the head and the neck and then decimate them.
Hold on.
So that basically does the opposite of what a subsurf. Basically the opposite of what we just did. But since the top of the head, back of the head, and the neck are probably not going to be seen, and that you won't need to detail them, then you can remove the extra polygons from there, the extra triangles. You might even go so far as to remove them entirely. Just have the hair be what's visible.
Now, let me go into sculpting again because I really need to fix this. Oh, this is driving me nuts.
I guess the flatten tool would be good here.
Yeah. Flatten. Aha. Come on. There we go. Work your magic. I probably should have the side view from here. Oh my gosh, you've got a bug head. There we go.
Probably be best not to have both your views be the same thing.
Okay, so this is coming along together.
Don't forget to fine-tune your tools as you need. So like reduce the radius or increase or decrease the strength as you need.
Yeah, there we go. That is looking better. Need to grab and pull a little bit on that nose.
Yeah.
Because that nose is driving me up the wall. You know, maybe I need to increase the size of that nose a little. Just, oh my gosh. Whoops.
Whoops. Press, I believe, Shift-C should recenter your view.
Shift C?
Shift C, yeah.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Hmm. Maybe numpad dot?
There we go. Either way.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, you might want to widen that right side view a little bit so you can see the tip of the nose.
Yeah.
Just drag the divider over that way. This is a very distinguished nose.
Yeah. Why not? It doesn't have to be perfect. I feel like I don't know. It's the perfect time to just experiment with stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. It looks really good from the front.
Oh yeah.
From the side, it's a little bit beaky, I guess. Like, well, I say beaky because I know people with beaky noses. They're rarely happy about it.
Maybe use the smoothing tool here. But I definitely want some semi-prominent brows.
All right. It's the worst.
I always get well, I don't know. I've got a small sort of nose. So I
A
have
sort of nose.
small nose.
Ah.
And I've had people go, your nose is so pointy. I'm like, thank you. I don't know how to respond to that.
So you better be careful around you. You better be careful around me, or I'll stab you with my nose.
That's what the elbows are for. I have sharp elbows and I know how to use them.
Probably best to do it with the elbows. The elbows have a bone in them.
Yeah,
Unless you've got a nose bone that I don't know about.
I don't think so. Oh, this guy's. He needs some help around the sides here. I'm trying to build up this forehead some.
Okay. Let's try that inflate tool again.
Yeah, maybe. Which one was it?
It was the blue bubbly looking one near the bottom of the blue. Ooh, ooh. There we have something happening.
Yeah, there. Maybe that with the smoothing tool.
Hmm.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks real good.
Mm-hmm.
You still got a little bit of that Hulk Hogan stash happening.
And I'm not. I didn't mean to. Oh gosh.
I mean, you could always flatten it out, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just around the outer edges of the lips.
Mm-hmm. This right here is driving me nuts.
The ear ridge?
the back end here. Oh, I see the problem.
Oh,
That little nod right there. Oh,
oh, make a smaller radius.
yep,
The
yep.
radius was too big.
Radius is way too big.
There we go. But now he's got a crater.
I'm working on it.
I mean, I wouldn't worry about it too much since it'll probably be covered up by hair.
Yeah, but and then he's got this like right around here. That's just
Hmm.
maybe slightly bigger radius.
Oh, careful not to mess around too much with the actual ear there.
Mm. I need to fix this so small radius without. Here's to hoping I don't create a crater.
Yeah.
See, I kind of want to separate these two just a little.
Ah. Yeah. If there's no polygons to separate, then they're gonna move together.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we fix that? I think you'd want to push that in. You'd want to push that area in and make kind of a valley.
Yeah.
That's where the crease tool might come in. That's where you might want to use the crease tool.
Crease tool, crease tool.
Let's see, I'm not seeing it in red.
Scrape.
Is it in blue? No, it's called crease, I'm sure.
Oh, what does rotate to?
Rotate? Well, you can twist his ear if you want.
Oh no. Hold up. Okay. It was just not doing its thing.
Hmm.
Oh.
Just what it says on the box.
Yep. Is as advertised. Hold up. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm creating a kaleidoscope.
You've created the Mandelbrot set. Or given him a really crazy hairdo.
Ah.
Where is that crease tool? Is it in blue, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it's the bottom of the blue.
Crease. Yep.
Ah,
Found it.
radius. So yeah, any creases on the model will be made more prominent that way. Oh, careful not to get creases on the lobe there.
Yeah. Maybe some slight smoothing.
And then, yeah, what I would do is use the crease tool, but shift to get rid of the creases on the surface of the ear. So anti-crease in that case. He seems kind of angry from this angle. Like kind of a "what are you doing" expression.
Yeah.
Here he's calm. But then from the side, it's like, what are you doing?
You're messing up my beautiful face. Some smoothing here. Yeah, there we go. I'm getting some more, like, separation between the lobe and the head.
Mm-hmm.
I could smooth that out a little bit. Maybe
Yeah.
crease it just a little. There we go. Tucking it in a little.
Yeah.
Up here, I want it creased just a little too. Oh, this is going to be a pain around the right here, and also around the oh no.
If only I knew how to middle click, because then you could dynamically pan and zoom in on the bits that you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Shift middle click drag to pan, control middle click drag to zoom in and out.
Whoa.
Temples?
I'm trying to fix those at the end. Just a little. I said fix, not make worse.
Just very slightly.
Yeah.
But you got your brush strength maxed out.
Oh. Wow.
Well, we're back to tieflings.
Yep.
Make sure to double check that.
Yeah.
You can either click and drag the strength bar, or you can click and type a number. If you want a precise brush strength. The tieflings have taken over. Seems like it's so easy to just drag out horns and shape them.
Yeah. Or
Or elf ears, yeah. Or unusually shaped eyes.
I need to fix those, like right about here. I need to raise that a little, maybe inflate.
Oh yeah, I guess inner cheeks, I guess, would it be?
Like upper cheeks.
Yeah. Upper inner cheek.
Yeah, there we go. It's starting to look more humanesque. I don't know. I'm not this good at drawing. I don't know.
I think maybe it carries over.
Hmm.
That all your practice in drawing carries over into 3D modeling talent, because you've got the at least the facial anatomy like figured out.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get this far my first try.
I want to make more like prominent nostrils though too.
Yeah, I would say use the blob tool with the shift key So anti-blob under the nose to create nostrils.
So about this is probably a good angle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with a small radius, of course. Nostrils are usually not bigger than the nose itself.
Oh, I need to fix this nose. Just a little. Bop.
Probably make an apple or something. That might be a good idea for me to do, to try to just model a regular old apple. I did a model of ikara sushi a little while ago. So food isn't too difficult. And just keeping an eye on the front view to see how the changes you make affect it.
So far, it's not so bad. Although, trying to make it a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
It's not going to be perfect.
I figured you were going to press in the nostrils there.
Yeah. Maybe change the radius some.
Yes, tiny radius.
It's not really doing much. Maybe change the strength.
That's weird. Yeah, maybe. Maximum strength nostril.
Nope.
Might be easier if you did a chibi or something. Maybe. Characters have got to be the hardest. Yeah. I guess we could do what you did before. Just use the grab tool and grab upwards.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The nose was created off center to begin with.
Yeah. I mean,
So the two nostrils are going to be created off center.
I could try and grab this to be a little bit more. Temporarily.
Yeah, you might have to create each nostril individually.
Yeah. There we go. Oh my gosh, that nose from the front view.
This guy's gotten into a few too many fights.
Yes. It's up. It's alright. It's alright.
Couldn't quite afford reconstructive surgery.
I could fix that right now. Sort of. Kind of.
Whoop.
It's all part of the plan. There we go. It's got
All right.
semi-decent nose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe I can make the nostrils just a tad flatter. There we go. How does this look from the side, though?
Could use some smoothing, I think.
Yeah.
Some flattening.
Oh my gosh, this poor guy's nose.
His nose has aged faster than the rest of him.
He has like a Roman nose going. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but he's definitely getting a very chiseled look whether he wants it or not.
Yeah, literally chiseled. He got into a fight with a chisel and lost.
Oh, that's a story. A story for the ages. Oh, this poor guy's crooked nose.
I would use the crease tool with the shift, so anti-crease,
Crease.
to get rid of all those little lines.
There we go. I feel like this is the most useful of
The mo?
shift tools.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The anti-crease.
Yes. Although I need a crease to form those outer nostrils.
So crease with a small radius, anti-crease with a relatively big radius.
Mm.
You might also want to experiment with the stroke method as well, because for the most part, I will use airbrush with a low rate, so a fast airbrush. Space is the default stroke method, so the brush will only take effect when you move the mouse. I don't know about the others. I haven't played around too much with those.
There we go. Starting to
get a little definition there.
yeah.
Actually, I wonder. I think there's a skin mat cap you could use if you want to have a look at that. Have a look at your options there.
Okay, let's see.
So you click on the sphere. Oh yeah, it would be the second last one, I believe. Or that one works too.
Yeah. That or... Oh, this one has more of a fleshy...
Yeah. I think this is the skin mat cap.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad. It's getting there.
Yeah. You got a lot of definition in there. There's just that one kind of line going from the bottom of the nose to the ear that you might want to smooth out a bit.
Let's see. Bottom of the nose.
I'm
to
guessing
the
maybe
ear.
the inflate tool.
Like from... Oh, this. Maybe a smooth tool.
Yeah. Either, well, I mean, you don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose that the puff under the eyes.
Mm.
So I'm guessing you want to inflate the rest of the cheek to match it.
Or about right here, because, yeah, you're right. Inflate. Inflate, inflate, inflate. Ah ha 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 ha. I know what I'm doing now. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. And then this right here.
Oh yeah, the Cupid's bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to give a little bit more definition to that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a crease? I'm not sure if that counts as a crease. It's more kind of a like a dimple.
Well, it's working.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes it a very sharp crease though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that is well, I mean it works.
Yeah.
Realism at all is super hard for me, so your knowledge is great. I'm so bad at this stuff. Well, I mean I like your cartoon style, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your particular style of drawing. I'm guessing it's a little bit somewhere between cartoon and anime. I remember that when you did your videos, you would have a very chibi anime style version of yourself, just going between all these animated poses.
There we go. I'm fixing this.
Comes down to laziness. Laziness can inspire quite a lot of innovation. Oh, don't forget to turn on your X mirror.
Mm-hmm.
It
No.
makes things so much easier when you want to edit stuff on both sides at the same time.
He needs like a slightly wider. There we go.
Wider?
Slightly
Ah,
less wider. Sorry.
Okay.
Just proportioning it better.
Okay.
It's starting to look a lot better this way. I'm doing a screen cap because this is starting to look a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and actually be a little bit more active video wise. I pretty much I redid my stock animation. I'm not really gonna do that all the time, but the idea is to do like maybe speed paints or gameplay when talking about
Yeah.
something or you know. There we
Have a
go.
little button to dynamically change between poses
Yeah,
when you're live streaming.
that'd be nice. There we go. That is starting to look a lot better.
Yeah.
Just a slight you know.
See, I'd probably just work on anti-creasing some areas.
Anti-creasing and... this poor guy needs some eyeballs.
Yeah. Now, you should be able to add one eyeball and then mirror it over.
One eyeball.
If you go... So to do that, I'd go into object mode.
Hold up. Trying to flatten his head some.
Okay.
Okay, so object mode.
All right. Oh yeah, don't forget to save.
Oh yeah.
We're
This
about to
would
make
stink
some
losing all
changes.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Already saved. Object mode.
Then add a sphere.
How do I do that?
Spacebar. Type add. We have a choice of spheres. I would say icosphere. Icospheres are just my favorite. You could add a. You might actually prefer to add a UV sphere once you learn a bit more.
Okay, so where is it? Right here?
It is inside the head right now.
Okay.
So it is the 3D cursor is placed at 0, 0, 0, and when we modeled this head, it grew around the 3D cursor. So we're not looking at the 3D cursor right now, but it's still at 0, 0, 0.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What I would do is in the upper right where you see all your objects.
Oh no. Upper right.
The other upper right. Yeah. Where it says collection camera icosphere light. Let's see, you currently have the icosphere selected, so try pressing Shift H. Okay, that hides everything. Alt H to unhide everything.
Okay.
What you want to do is you want to hide the head. So right click on the head.
And then hide it.
Wait a sec. Oh, wait, you've got left click select on, don't you? All right, left click on the head then, so that only the head is selected.
Okay.
Yeah, and then press H.
Oh. Okay.
There we go. Now we can see the... Oh, right, we still got matte cap on. Everything has the skin filter on it.
Yep.
All right, let's make this a bit more eyeball-like.
Mm-hmm. Is there any option to draw on it somehow?
Yes.
Okay.
That might have to wait till next lesson because I'm gonna have to look up a bunch of stuff and refresh my knowledge on it.
Okay.
But with the mouse in the view, press S.
Press S.
And then move the mouse towards the middle. Yeah. So S will scale your object, and then when you click, it'll set the object size to whatever you set it to.
Okay.
Now, we have the sphere selected, so we can unhide the head and move the eyeball into place.
Okay. So Alt H.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Alt H. It's not. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now go into a side view. Actually, press Z.
Okay.
4 wireframe. There we go. That'll help us navigate stuff. All right, move to a side view and move the eyeball. Or wait, you don't know how to move stuff yet. But yeah, go to a side view with the... All right, yeah. And then press G.
Oh.
Then move your mouse.
For right now.
So yeah, and just move to where you want it to go. Yeah, and then go into a front view, position it in front of the eye socket. Oh, right. This time we're going to add a non-destructive modifier. So once you've positioned it somewhere, go into Add Modifier, which you'll see on the right there.
On the right. Add modifier.
Now, where would Mirror be? Mirror is under Generate.
Alright. Alright.
Oh. Hang on a sec. It seems to have mirrored our first object. Which is okay, I guess, but we still need to mirror the eyeball. Yeah, that's the thing. The eyeball is not mirrored. How do we fix that? Oh, okay. The mirror wasn't added to the eyeball. That would explain it. All right, so we add a mirror modifier. And let's see. Now it mirrors the icosphere on its own axis, whereas we need it to mirror the icosphere on the 3D cursor. How do we do that? We move it, up here at the top center where it says global.
Top center.
Top center of the screen.
Oh.
Yeah, under global, let's say cursor. No, that didn't do what I hoped it would. How do we do this? I'm gonna try something in my instance of Blender, just to make sure it'll work for me. So I got the default cube, go into a front view, edit, add a mirror modifier. No, wait, we did this in object mode. Object mode, modifier, mirror, and then if I move, okay, it doesn't. So if I go into edit mode and then add the mirror modifier. Aha, that does something. Grab, move, aha, okay, so we have to do it in edit mode.
Okay.
So, all right, let's undo the stuff we did right now. So we want to, so X that mirror modifier, and you might want to X the mirror modifier on the main object as well.
Okay.
Let's get rid of this icosphere.
Okay.
So hit delete on your keyboard.
All right.
And select the head that we've sculpted, because we have a mirror modifier on it that we want to get rid of. So let's X that mirror modifier.
How on earth do I do that?
Over to the right.
All right.
Where it says like under add modifier, you'll see the butterfly, you'll see the camera. Yeah, you'll see the X, and that gets rid of the modifier.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, and then.
Okay. So once again, we hide the head with H.
And then
Add a sphere.
sphere. How do I do this again? Oh.
Spacebar. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and yeah, it defaults to the last command you typed. All right.
It was S.
Press. Yeah.
Okay.
Scale it down to about eyeball size. To an eyeballable size.
Yeah. And you know, I could move it right now.
No.
No. Okay.
Go into edit mode.
Okay. Edit mode. Okay.
All right. Now add a mirror modifier. Yeah.
All right.
Then, with the mouse in the view, press G and move your mouse to the right.
Okay.
Now we have two eyes.
Okay. And now press.
Yeah. Now we click, and then tab out. You can press the tab to. You can press tab to toggle between the last two modes you were in. So, the thing is, when you move vertices around in edit mode, the origin of the object stays still. So what we're going to do is we're going to position these eyes in edit mode.
Okay.
So when you go back into object mode to make the head visible, so press, yeah, you could either use the menu or you could press tab.
Alt H.
Alt H, yeah.
Ooh.
Then Z to go into wireframe.
These eyes are a little bit big, but you know.
Yeah. All right. Now, we are in wireframe mode. We want to go into edit. Oh, undo that.
Undo what?
Undo moving the sphere.
Okay.
Yeah, because like right now, the origin of the sphere is where you created it. That is right in the middle of the head. And we kind of want it to be that way. But if you move this object in object mode, that origin moves.
Okay.
So that's why when you move, well, both of these spheres count as one object. So when you move one of them, the other one does not move according to the mirror. What you want to do is you want to go into edit mode.
All right.
So press A.
And then
It selects everything. And you'll notice that when we select everything, it only selects the vertices on the left. Because the right is only acting according to the mirror.
Okay.
So then we move the left over to where we need it to be.
Okay. Ooh. Crud. So G.
Yeah, G to grab.
About.
So move it, yeah, around where it should be around there.
All right, and let me.
And then press 3 to go into a side view.
And then G again.
Yeah. You're a little bit offset, so it's going to move a little bit forward or back. Yeah. This is why I said press 3.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Use the number pad 1 and 3 to swap between a front orthographic and side view.
Okay.
So this way, 7, 1, and 3 will help you line it up perfectly.
Okay.
So 1 will help you line it up front to back.
And then 3.
Yeah, and then 3 will let you line it up side to side.
Oh, crud. What did I do?
So yeah, G, move the mouse and click.
Out there. Okay, and then 3.
Okay, yeah. 3.
And then G.
Yeah. and then G, or A to select all, then G.
8. Oh.
A. Letter A.
A, and then... Oh.
Wait. Number pad 3 again.
A,
yeah.
G. Okay. Now, okay.
Oh yeah, you can look at your other view there. You can help line it up with your other view. So G, move the mouse and click.
1.
You had it in a really good position very briefly there. Go to 3 again.
Yeah, I'm on 3. A,
G.
G.
And then move the eyes forward and look at the other view while you move.
Oh, there we go. Ah, crud. No.
Don't forget to click when they're in the right spot.
Yeah.
Bateau, what are you doing here?
Okay, A, G.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
So then you can use Z and 8, I believe, for a rendered view.
Probably.
Oh yeah, we have one light in the scene and it's shining in from the back. Yeah, it'd probably be best to use the matte cap view for now.
There was a way to change the color of the eyes a little.
Oh. Yeah, not under matte caps, but once we do texture mapping, then you'll be able to apply a different texture to each of these.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting there.
We probably want to add a subsurf modifier to these eyes as well to make them round, to make them more round.
And also some kind of lid situation.
Uh-huh.
But it's getting there.
Let's see, we're still in edit mode. I'd say go into object mode and add that subsurf.
Object mode. Okay, how did
and add modifier. The eyes are selected. Yeah, icosphere is selected. So go add modifier.
Alright. Add another one? Oh, yeah. Okay, that one's on...
Subdivision surface under generate.
There we go. Is it just me, or are the eyes a little crooked? Like, one looks bigger.
Yeah. It's because the head is not symmetrical. Because a lot of the sculpting was done without the X mirror modifier on.
Okay. Maybe I should go back in edit mode and move. Well,
what we could do is we could bring back that X mirror modifier on the head, but we'll probably want to apply it so that we'll want to apply it and remove internal geometry so that we're not wasting polygons, so that we don't have, like, we're going to have half our polygons not visible. But it would fix the symmetry issue.
Yeah. Let me go into sculpt mode, see if I could... You know, while I'm here, I might as well try to make it look somewhat...
All right. Hang on, though. You're sculpting on the eyeballs.
Oh. So...
You want to go into edit mode, select the head, and go into sculpt mode.
Ah.
And I believe the head is called quad sphere. You can rename these. You'd probably want to rename the icosphere eyeballs and rename the quad sphere head. in the under scene collection on the upper right.
Upper right. Oh. Icosphere.
So that is a list that you can scroll right there.
Okay, where's the quad sphere?
Up, 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 up.
I'm not
That
seeing.
list. Oh, yeah, drag the bottom of that list down.
Oh. There we go. Okay, now go to sculpt mode.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
No, no, no.
Okay, so.
Let's see. Object has negative scale. Sculpting may be unpredictable. I'm guessing they're still referring to the eyeballs. But since we're not sculpting the eyeballs, it should be fine.
I'm not.
Negative scale usually means that the normals are facing inward.
Okay.
We can fix that with recalculate normals.
It's not letting me sculpt.
Oh, do we still have? We still have the eyeballs. We still have the eyeballs selected.
Crap.
All right, press tab.
Tab.
What does it say? It says edit mode. All right, go into object mode.
Object mode.
Yeah, we're currently toggling between edit mode and sculpt mode. We need to be in object mode to select objects.
Okay.
All right, select the head.
Okay. Select it. From here.
Okay. And then go into sculpt mode.
Oh.
So yeah, when I showed you the list there, I thought you were going to rename your objects to something more user-friendly.
Let's see. Well, you know what? It's fine for now.
I think just double-clicking the name should allow you to edit it.
Okay, that's pretty similar to Clip Studio.
I made you a cookie, but I eated it.
I mean, it's getting there.
His eyes are really wrapping around the eyeballs. Like very suspicious look.
It doesn't help that, like, the, okay, maybe the
It's like, that's the look of, what do you mean I didn't do it? I didn't even ask you anything.
I need to create a crease here, because I definitely want...
At this point, I'm wondering why we even bothered creating eyeballs.
I'm sorry, but this was so worth it.
Krillin!
Okay, this is definitely the eyebrows. I'm sorry, there's no other way around it. It is set in stone. As I say so.
For a brief little while, he had dot eyes, so he just became Krillin.
There we go. I am making this a bit more symmetrical, at least in terms of eye size.
Hmm.
Starting to get there.
Yeah.
There we go. Looking less like a freak. You'll get friends someday, buddy.
Hey, if Krillin can get friends, anyone can.
Exactly. Whoops.
Oh, getting a slightly angry expression.
You know what I forgot?
Angry resting face. X mirror.
X-Mare. Whoops. I had it fixed, but then... Ah,
There's always undo.
yeah.
That nose ridge is just kind of creeping over to the right.
Yeah. I
Maybe I'll
don't...
try and do. Maybe I'll try and do a lesson with you at some point, Phoenix. It might help that I've been basically telling VRB what to do. All the steps. Everything else is just her creativity. You got your anti-miracle, or not anti-miracle, anti-miracle anti-wrinkle cream.
There we go. If only it worked like this in real life.
Oh.
Staring into the eyes of a polygonal being,
They
sort of.
like they turn into jewels when you zoom in. They turn into jewel eyes. Although I guess shade applying shade smooth on them would fix that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a way to selectively have certain polygons shaded with and without their edges.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that we could cover once we get into texture painting.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. We might be able to do that. Like, there's an easy way and a hard way, and like the hard way will give you more control over like your finer details and stuff. But the easy way just lets you paint directly onto your character,
Mm-hmm.
like face painting in this case.
I wonder if there's a way to kind of move the. I'm trying to move the camera over.
Yeah. Let here. I'll just try something. Maybe shift number pad. Would that do it? No. Control number. Oh, control number pad does it.
Oh,
Control number pad 4682.
sweet heavens! This makes a big difference. Okay.
Ah, you're getting the eyelids on there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's got some.
So this, I would probably look to some of the other YouTube sculptors out there to see how they do the eyelids, because I don't remember at all.
I'd say about.
Have a look at your front view.
Oh my gosh.
Not quite.
He gets into fights. He's a bit of a stoner. He's just not exactly a prime example.
Just kind of.
Okay. I gotta work on that crease a little.
Mm.
Yeah, I do.
Getting there.
I need the crease maybe a bit stronger because this is supposed to be a pronounced crease. Maybe a smaller radius. Maybe I should use the F shortcut because I'm being stupid. Hmm.
Here's something I hadn't accounted for, but since the head and the eyeballs are considered two separate objects, it won't create a crease between the two of them. But it makes sense to me to create the eyeballs as separate objects since they're spheres basically, and so you're not going to want to sculpt on them. Or rather, you're not going to want your sculpting tools to affect them.
Oh dear heavens, what have I done? What have I done?
What have you done? I'm guessing by next week you'll be modeling Bambi and Sandy.
Oh, that is a different animal altogether. Quite literally.
Literally, yeah. It might be easier to model cats and dogs.
It depends. I haven't done any too many animal pictures, you know.
All right.
You want this pronounced, but then also to dip out at the end.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Mm. Yeah, but it doesn't quite work on the other side. Oh,
Oh,
not even Pokemon.
I know that feeling, Phoenix, all too well. Oh, this poor man's eye. He got into a big brawl that just it
He
deformed
got
his
they,
eye. It broke his nose.
they told him they would rearrange his face, and they weren't kidding.
Okay. Inflate or no, probably smooth. Whoa. Getting there. So close yet so far.
Mm. Once you get down to those little details,
Mm-hmm.
that's when the real work begins.
Ugh. I'm not looking forward to the ear.
Well, I mean, at a certain point, you kind of figure, like, if you're making a game model, look at how many tries there are in the bottom right.
Mm.
In the bottom right of the screen, you can see quad sphere, verts, faces, tries, objects, memory. So the memory, this model is taking up 221.8 megs of RAM.
Mm.
That is way too much for a game model to take up. What you're going to do, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to decimate this to about a little less than 1/10 of its current size. Meaning most of this detail is going to be gone, and you're going to end up drawing over whatever details are gone that you want to preserve.
Mm. They've created
Like
some monstrosity, though.
like the character model for Bayonetta, I believe, only has 15,000 polygons. The character models for the Dead or Alive character models, those are only about 2,000 to 6,000 triangles. 2,000 for males, 6,000 for females, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, they still cram a lot of detail in there because they're basically painting on a low character. They're painting high detail on a low polygon character.
Yeah.
So that's where your 2D artist skills come in.
Mm. Or fixing that nose either way.
Yeah. Give it a solid top part.
Mm-hmm.
like where the glasses would rest, basically.
Mm.
Might want to have a look at it from the side to make sure you aren't just creating a blade there.
Yeah, you're right there. Oh, I am. Kings have been killed unless.
Dost thou turn thy nose up at me?
Yeah, it's not even worth it. Not even worth it.
Yeah. Most in-game models, you wouldn't even, like, you would see that they have an ear, but you really wouldn't look at the details in the ear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those eyelids.
The eyes, though, that's another matter. This is like full life consequences.
Alright, I think I'm good for now. I should save this and continue on, to, I guess, either tomorrow or another day.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank y'all guys for watching. Thank you, Cumulative, for helping me. And yeah. Alright. Bye! End.